there is a modern day saying out there called dog nods, okay? This is the suggestion that the person you're aiming it at fucks dogs, obviously. I say obviously, dog not, whatever. So, however, I've heard this banded around, but usually as a slur at somebody who very clearly doesn't fuck dogs, albeit maybe slightly strange, but that's not the case. However, this particular fetish is coming out of Germany right now, and I believe they were trying to have a seminar or some get-together over in, I think it was Australia, but my dyslexia, it could have been bloody Austria for all I know. I think it was Australia. However, the people of said community went absolutely fucking mental, because what this group of individuals are trying to do is normalising the fucking of dogs and other pets, by the way. And then I think there's a term, zoology, something to do with it. Basically, you're like fucking all the animals within the zoo. Lovely. That makes a trip to the zoo something very different, doesn't it? Do you think, like, I don't know, like Tesco's and Sainsbury's used to do a singles night? Do you think that maybe, I don't know, that the zoo, if they get a bit hard up on hard times, like, will do a zoo night where you can visit and have a go on the animals? Can you imagine that? I'll tell you what, watching somebody trying to get their fucking love on with a fucking tiger would be interesting, or something equally as brutal. I think they'll probably leave them alone. But anyway, I've got some footage of these particular individuals, and they look just how you would imagine them, alright? That I hate to say, they say never judge a book by its cover, but it's worked pretty well, I have to say. Yeah, when you look at somebody really fucking strange, turns out they're strange. Who knew? Well, your gut instincts knew, and the appearance in many cases gave it away. There are some unfortunate cases that aren't the case, but generally speaking, go with your gut instinct. Now have a look at this video in a second that I'm going to play to you, and I'll let it play out, because what the fuck, innit? But pay particular interest to the dog. That dog has seen things that nobody should see. That dog has been subject to stuff that it shouldn't have been. Now the thing is, with humans, generally speaking, they can consent. Okay, if they're over a certain age and they're not mentally impaired, that is to say either retarded, bonkers, under the influence of drink or drugs, that kind of thing. Yeah, generally. So if the person is of sound mind and is not under the influence of anything, and then they consent to a sexual act, generally you should be game on. However, there are some communities or some individuals that don't actually look for that consent. I think the consent is actually, if it was granted, would diminish their pleasure. These are generally known as rapist assholes. There are a few of them around. But with a dog, do you know, I've never known a dog sit down with his fucking owner and said, do you know what we should do tonight? We should get a bottle of wine, watch a romantic TV flick, and then who knows, eh? Can you imagine the dog fucking off upstairs and getting itself wrapped up in stockings and suspenders and be waiting on the bed smoking a fag when you get there? Hello, big boy. No, neither can I. However, these people think it's right to fuck animals. And I have to say, looking at the state of them, I would suggest that they've had knockbacks all of their life. And even as he says, that he can't get close to humans. Who would have thought? But there it is. I'll play you the clip. I'll let you think about whatever. And let me know what you think in the comments, because I do love them. They're fucking priceless. Have a good day. Watch the clip.
Once I had a sexual relationship with an animal. It was a dog, a male dog, who was who used me, let's say. And in the moment I'm living together with a German Shepherd bitch. For me it is far easier to build an emotional relationship to an animal than to a human. And so for me it's even easier to have some sexual contact with an animal than with a human.
Ja, Hunde gucken nicht.
Hier hingezogen. Das hast du so in der Familie erzählt?
Das akzeptieren und fertig. Das ist ganz normal.
Welche Tiere fühlst du dich denn hingezogen?
Ich fühle mich zu Pferde hingezogen, aber